see you today. I have a few pieces of pottery from around my house. Some are glazed, like these, and some are not, like this one. It feels a little rough. They're all made a little differently, like this one that was made by Anthony in the first grade. It's a pinch pot. He used his fingers to pinch a ball of clay into this shape that I use to hold small and special things. All of these things are made from clay. Clay is found in the earth. It's a layer that's thick and it can be easily molded, and it dries very hard. I wonder, can you think of anything the Bible talks about being made from the earth? Yep, God created man and woman from the earth in Genesis. That's the story we have. Did you know that pottery has been around for thousands and thousands of years? In fact, the earliest discovered pieces made from clay were small action figures, and they're from over 30,000 years ago. And then in Japan, archaeologists have found pieces of pottery that were part of a vessel of some kind or a pot from over 16,000 years ago. So by the time we get to the stories in the Bible, pottery was an important and useful part of life. Kind of like plastic is for us, at least in how common and useful it was. Before we get to today's story, I want to be sure you know a few things about how pottery is made. A potter is the person who shapes clay into pottery. So let me show you a video of a potter making a pot out of clay. You'll see that he starts with a squishy lump of clay and a spinning plate called a potter's wheel. His hands shape the clay into something very useful and very nice. And when he's done shaping the pot, he'll let it dry, and then it can become something useful. Potters in the Bible used clay to make pots that helped people carry water from the wells, or they were used to hold spices or oils. Pots were very, very useful. In our story today, God is trying to explain to his people Israel something special about what their relationship should be like. God wanted to help them become exactly what God wanted them to be. God told his prophet Jeremiah to get up and go down to the potter's house, and there you will hear my words. So Jeremiah went down to the potter's house, and there he was, making something at the potter's wheel. And the pot he made out of clay, it was not quite right. Maybe it was a little crooked, or maybe it had a mark in it. So the potter squished it and made it again into another pot, as it seemed good to him to do. And then the Lord said to Jeremiah something like, I am the potter, you are the clay. I wonder why God says we are like clay. I wonder why clay pots sometimes need to be reshaped into something new. I wonder what happens to us as clay if we dry out and we can't be reshaped. I wonder how many times God, the potter, will reshape us. I wonder if we can choose to be soft clay or dry clay. And which do you choose? In God's hands, we can be shaped to be more like Jesus and to serve God best. Serving God, being made special by God, that is what makes us holy. So I wonder how God is molding and shaping you to be holy. Will you pray with me? God, thank you for making us special. Thank you for shaping us and making us holy in your hands. You are the potter, God, and we are the clay. Amen. Boys and girls, you are a blessing. I love you so much, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.